Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, man, we got an article about Fadeaway World titled Every NBA Team's Dream Trade Target. So, trade deadline coming up in a few months, getting to the point where people are like, hey, we might need to add, I don't know, man, not Jeremy Grant, hopefully. I don't know. I might trade Jeremy Grant. Depends what the trade's for. So we're going to go through all this right here. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, who is the absolute dream player, somewhat realistically speaking, that you would like your team to trade for. I say that because it's a dream, but also it has to be some realism to it, I would think. I don't think LeBron is going to the OKC Thunder anytime soon, despite that being a big dream, right, man? So here we go. Actually, 10 first-round picks. LeBron to OKC. Let's get it. So we got the Washington Wizards with Pascal Siakam. So this would be kind of interesting having Pascal be like that second guy to Bradley Beal. But, what I've liked about this Wizards team is that, it's Bradley Beal, but it's also the rest of the team getting things done too. And as far as the forward game, for the Wizards, it's already pretty good. But, Pascal, we know we can be a second or third option on a championship team because he's already done it. So, yeah, that would be really interesting. Here we have the Utah Jazz with Russell Westbrook. That would be one hell of a athletic backcourt. I don't know if I like the fit, though. I mean, it's interesting. There is a lot of shooters on the Jazz. But I could potentially be talked into it for the right price. I don't know what that price is exactly because it's listing these shooters right here, but it's trade something to get him on the squad, right? Here we got Miles Turner to the Toronto Raptors. I could list Miles Turner as a dream target for about 29 NBA teams because I think he is exactly what you want at the center position. I guess, you probably want Jokic or Joel Embiid or Karl-Anthony Towns or Bam Adebayo or Rudy Gobert over him. Jonas Valanciunas. Yeah, okay. No, regardless, man. Miles Turner, that is the type of center the Raptors need right now. I would absolutely love that fit if they could figure it out. Plus, the Pacers might be in sell mode pretty dang quickly. Okay, next up we have the San Antonio Spurs with the 2022 number 1 overall pick. Don't really see how you would trade for that. But I guess, if they were to trade for draft picks, but yeah, I don't really see how that would happen. That would happen via lottery, not, I don't know, man, not a trade. I guess technically the article is NBA team's dream target. So yeah, that would be a good dream target, okay? Next up we got the Sacramento Kings with Ben Simmons. Okay. Yes, but not at point guard. I don't want him playing point guard. I would want him playing small forward. You probably would be looking at some sort of De'Aaron Fox type of trade to get this done. I know. King fans probably don't want to hear that, but like I said, you gotta trade something to get something on the team. But I'm envisioning a lineup of Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and I know Buddy might have to be part of the trade, but I do like the idea of him actually playing with Ben Simmons, and then Ben Simmons at the 3, Harrison Barnes at the 4, or vice versa, and I would like Marvin Bagley as center personally over Rashawn Holmes as far as maybe spacing a little extra with Ben Simmons, but okay, that'd be kind of interesting. Okay, next up we got the Portland Trailblazers with Sabonis. Yes, times a billion. I think they could get Sabonis for a pretty good price, and this is the exact type of third star player that the Portland Trailblazers really, really need. Now, as far as young talent to get them, because if the Pacers are trading Sabonis, that means they're probably going into some type of rebuild. So you would probably have to let go not only of draft picks but of a Nazir Little or Anfernee Simons, something like that. So if you're a Portland Trailblazers fan, do you think that's worth it? Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, so I would love that fit though. CJ McCollum with Damian and then Sabonis and everything would be great. Okay, next up we got the Phoenix Suns with Harrison Barnes. He would be so perfect at that 4 spot. I like Cam Johnson. Jay Crowder is Jay Crowder, but Harrison Barnes, we forgot, man, was on that championship team Warriors team. This guy knows how to win. He's been around winners and everything. So yeah, that would definitely he would just slip in perfectly. That's what she said, or he said, whoever the GM of the team is. Okay, next up, we do have the Philadelphia 76ers, with Damian Lillard. Yes, any combination of Damian Lillard with Joel Embiid is going to be a top 2 seed in the Eastern Conference as far as I'm concerned. You put him next to Seth Curry, also Tobias Harris, but once again, you're probably looking at some sort of Ben Simmons trade to get that done, but we know at this point that's just not going to be enough, so what other pieces are going to be entertained? Not really sure. Okay, next up, we have the Orlando Magic with the number 1 overall pick. Yeah, once again, every bad team wants number one pick. I want to in this type of article, I don't want to just see number one pick. I want to see like, okay, like maybe there's like a young player out there like nobody's really taking a chance on. So let's see what we can do with him and everything. Like that's what I want to see. But okay, that's fine. Next up, we got the OKC Thunder with Ben Simmons. No, I would much rather see the OKC Thunder go for a Mo Bamba, a Marvin Bagley. Who else was that? Oh yeah, like Bobo. Bobo would be pretty cool to see because they definitely need, some big guy help on the OKC Thunder right now. They have like Derek Favors. Ben Simmons is fine, but he takes the ball out of Josh Giddey and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's hands, so I don't really like that fit all too much. Not seeing it, not really seeing it. Okay, next up we have the New York Knicks with Russell Westbrook. Ooh. Bro, I have such a weird opinion on Russell Westbrook these days. And like, I've never considered myself a Westbrook hater. A lot of people say I am, but I'm not. I'm more of a Westbrook realist. Like, I understand what he is at this point in his NBA career. And I'm just like wondering, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if he fits on the Knicks. I really don't think he does. Okay, next up, we got the Pelicans, number one pick. Yep, okay. I would say Miles Turner for the Pelicans also. I've been wanting him next to Zion Williamson since Zion's been in the NBA, but also Jonas Valanciunas has been really nice, so yeah, I can see where that's not the case either, where you wouldn't want him because you already got Jonas. Okay, we got Minnesota with Ben Simmons. Yes, if you're able to get him without giving up, Karl-Anthony Towns, Ant-Man, and D'Angelo Russell. I guess at this point, you could probably convince me into doing some sort of D'Lo, Ben Simmons type of swap. I think I would actually be down for that. I would love D'Lo next to Joel Embiid, but Ben Simmons, this defense and everything, plus playing the point guard position, him with Ant-Man and Karl-Anthony Towns, it's a really solid squad and gives you a little bit of something different. Sometimes I feel like the issue with D'Lo on the team is that there's too much offense and not enough defense, which is a stupid statement because last time I checked, the T-Wolves were actually a really good defensive team, but it makes you think, like, you look at the personnel on the roster, historically not like great defensive players, so you're wondering if Ben Simmons could take that even like a tier higher, which is kind of like what I'm getting at with things. So yeah, okay. Next up, we got Milwaukee Bucks Christian Wood. Yeah, especially with Brook Lopez having his back surgery recently, and they have DeMarcus Cousins on the team. Christian Wood, which I believe he was on Milwaukee before. Yeah, he'd be great next to Giannis. Like, you could put him at that 5 spot, and it would just work. So yeah, if they could pull that off. Okay, next up, we got Miami Heat with John Wall. Disagree with this one. They already have Kyle Lowry. They don't need John Wall. And John Wall, with his contract, like, that's just not going to work out. I'd much rather, I don't know if you guys saw my main channel, Crispy Flakes. I did a video talking about Christian Wood trades. And I mentioned John Wall with Christian Wood being traded over the Boston Celtics. I was able to actually work out a trade where it made sense because Christian Wood has such a good contract that John Wall's contract kind of, like, makes up for that. So yeah, I would much rather see John Wall in the Celtics. Next up, we got Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, I thought that said John Morant for a second. I was so confused. Jeremy Grant, y'all can't have Jeremy Grant, okay? No, I'm just joking. You can have Jeremy Grant for, oh, here we go. Oh, he said you can move Desmond Bane to the back. No, I want Desmond Bane on the Pistons. I've been wanting him on the Pistons for a very long time. Well, since he was drafted, I want him to get drafted by Detroit. But yeah, I'll do Grant for Desmond Bane. I would do that. Something along those lines. Maybe not that exact trade. Lakers, Damian Lillard. I mean, y'all invested in Russell Westbrook, so don't really know what you do with that now. You already got Russell on the team, man. I think the Lakers should go for Kemba Walker. Although I guess they got Kendrick Nunn, coming back from injury, so yeah. Okay, next up we got the Clippers with John Wall. Yup, that's another team that I think John Wall would really fit nicely on. I love him as, a second option with Paul George until Kawhi comes back. Just it would allow him to really get, his conditioning, everything good to go, assuming they can make the playoffs. And then once Kawhi's back, then you go for that championship, right? So yeah, that's a nice one. We got the Pacers with Jaylen Brown. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want Jaylen Brown? I don't see the Celtics giving him up, but yeah, that's a great dream to have. It's a great, dream big, man, dream big. Okay, next we have the Rockets with the number 1 pick. Boring. Golden State with Karl-Anthony Towns. No. With the Golden State Warriors, the way that team operates, they do not need a high-usage offensive center. They do not need that. That's going to take away from other things on the team. Like, Kevon Looney does just fine. JaVale McGee did just fine. Like, Andrew Bogut did just fine. They do not need to go out and trade all these assets to get Cat. Would he fit? Yes, he fits. He would be the splash cat or whatever you want to call him, man, the family pet. I don't really know. But, he works. I just don't think it's necessarily needed. I think there's other things they could probably trade for that would be a bit better. Detroit Pistons. Yeah, I mean, I love number 1 pick again. Don't know who I'd really want. Yeah, Chet would be great. Paolo Banchero would be great too. Banchero. Okay, yeah. Denver Nuggets, Kevin Love. Not a bad short-term idea. Especially with all the injuries on the Denver Nuggets team. I mean, Kevin Love gets injured quite often too, so I wouldn't hold my breath about him staying healthy the entire time. But yeah, balling out with Jokic and everything, I could actually see that. You get a chance to get some good PT for the time being. Next up, we got the Dallas Mavericks, Kemba Walker. Ooh, I didn't think about this one. Now, I do like Jalen Brunson a lot, but see, because that's my thing. It's like Russell Westbrook, I accepted him as who he is now. But I feel like I haven't gotten that closure yet with Kemba Walker. Like, I feel like Kemba Walker is a lot better than what he's actually been. So, I'd like to see him get a new opportunity. Okay, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers with CJ McCollum. Yeah, with Colin Sexton being out, I could see something like that being nice. I like the Cavaliers' depth. Ricky Rubio, Darius Garland have been completely fine, so I'm not going to go and start gunning the team to get CJ McCollum, especially because Colin Sexton's on the team. It's like, yes, he's injured and everything, but he will be back next season. So, okay, we got the Chicago Bulls with Jeremy Grant. Yeah, I hate to say it. He's a perfect fit. If Jeremy Grant got traded to the Bulls, I would have them as my championship favorites. I really would. So, just trying to think who I actually want in exchange for him. I don't really want Kobe White. Don't really want him. Okay, next up, we got the Charlotte Hornets with Miles Turner. Yeah, insert any decent center, and that's what the Hornets need. Mason Plumlee just has not been it. Brooklyn Net. Wait, what? Oh, they got jokes, man. Kyrie Irving. Yeah. Okay. Boston Celtics. Jonas Valanciunas. Okay. He does fit. This would be a good target to have. And then we got the Atlanta Hawks for, I believe, the final team here with Pascal Siakam. What's this say? Says you would, put him at small forward. Hell no, baby. I'm not doing that, man. I don't like that. And they already got John Collins at the 4. And they already got, I don't like that. Okay. That's all we got for this video, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. And peace out, my friends.